Let me ask you a real question, and I want you to answer it honestly, even if it's just in your head. What is it that actually turns a trader with $1,000 into a millionaire? Not screenshots, not luck, not secret strategies, not one crazy trade that changes everything. If you've been around trading long enough, you already know those stories don't end well. Welcome to Trading Rebels. This channel exists for people who are tired of noise, tired of hype, and tired of repeating the same mistakes while hoping for different results. If you're still in high school, just starting out, or trading a small account and wondering if this thing can really work for you, then listen carefully. This conversation is for you. Most people think the difference between a small trader and a millionaire trader is money. They think if I just had more capital, everything would change. That's the first trap. Because money doesn't change behavior, it exposes it. The truth is simple, but uncomfortable. Millionaire traders don't think differently because they are rich. They are rich because they learned to think differently long before the money showed up. Let me explain it in the most real way possible. A trader with $1,000 usually trades like someone who needs money. Every trade feels important. Every win feels like hope. Every loss feels like failure. They sit there watching the chart move, heart racing, emotions all over the place, praying price goes their way. That's not trading. That's emotional negotiation. Now compare that to the trader who eventually becomes a millionaire. That trader is not focused on making money today. They're focused on building something that can last. They're not asking how much can I make on this trade. They're asking how do I behave correctly no matter what happens next. That shift alone changes everything. Here's something most people won't tell you. Confidence in trading does not come from winning trades. It comes from knowing exactly how you will act even when you lose. When you know your rules, your risk, and your limits so well that emotion doesn't control you anymore, fear starts to disappear. Small traders think confidence comes after success. Millionaire traders know confidence is built before success. Let's talk about speed, because this one ruins a lot of people early. Small traders want results fast. They feel behind. They see people online claiming crazy returns, and suddenly they think, if I don't grow this account quickly, I'm failing. So they increase risk. They overtrade. They force setups. And without realizing it, they turn trading into gambling with a strategy attached. The mindset that builds millions rejects that pressure completely. Millionaire traders don't rush. They don't care about how fast it happens. They care about whether what they're doing can survive for years. They understand that slow, stable growth beats fast, emotional growth every single time. Another huge difference is how losses are seen. Small traders take losses personally. A losing trade feels like a statement about who they are. They get angry, frustrated, discouraged. They start questioning everything. Millionaire traders see losses as a normal cost, just like rent in a business, just like fuel in a car. Losing is not a surprise to them. It's expected, controlled, and already accounted for. Because when losses are planned, they stop hurting emotionally. And this is important. The goal is not to avoid losses. The goal is to stay intact. Let me say that again, because this is where many traders fail. The goal is not to win every trade. The goal is to survive long enough for consistency to show up. Here's another mindset shift. Small traders believe more trades mean more chances to win. Millionaire traders know more trades mean more exposure to mistakes. They don't trade because the market is open. They trade because conditions are right. They are selective. Calm, patient. Trading stops being exciting, and that's actually a good thing. When trading feels exciting, it usually means emotions are involved. When trading feels boring, it usually means structure is working. Millionaire traders respect boredom. They understand that boredom is the price of consistency. Now let's talk about identity, because this part is deep. Small traders often see trading as an escape. Escape from school stress. Escape from a job they don't want. Escape from financial pressure. That escape mindset creates urgency, and urgency destroys clarity. Millionaire traders don't trade to escape. They trade to build. They see trading as a profession, not a shortcut. And professions require patience, structure, and discipline. They don't improvise their days. They know when they trade, why they trade, and when they stop. They don't let mood decide for them. their rules do. This is where intention comes in. Intentional traders decide everything before the trade exists. Risk is decided, rules are decided, conditions are decided. So when price moves, they are not reacting emotionally, they are executing a plan. That's why mindset beats strategy. You can give the same strategy to two traders. One will fail, one will succeed. The difference is not the chart, it's the mindset behind the execution. Millionaire traders don't stare at their account balance every day. They track behavior. Did I follow my rules? Did I respect risk? Did I act intentionally? They know if behavior stays clean, money will follow. Small traders chase motivation. Millionaire traders build stability. Motivation comes and goes. Stability compounds. And here's the part that surprises most people. The mindset that builds millions is not flashy. It's quiet, repetitive, calm, sometimes boring. There are no emotional highs, no dramatic moments, just steady, intentional execution over time. That's why comparison is so dangerous. Small traders compare themselves to everyone else. Results, timelines, profits. That comparison creates pressure. Pressure creates mistakes. Millionaire traders compare themselves only to their past behavior. Am I executing better than before? Am I more patient, more disciplined, more intentional? That internal focus builds confidence instead of anxiety. If you're trading a small account right now, especially if you're young, understand this clearly. Your account size does not limit you. Your mindset does. You don't need more money to start thinking like a millionaire trader. You need more intention. The moment you decide that process matters more than excitement, everything changes. You stop forcing trades. You stop chasing moves. You stop needing the market to prove something to you. You become calm, selective, focused, and that's when real growth begins. This is why Trading Rebels exists. Not to sell you dreams, but to give you structure. Not to hype you up, but to ground you. Not to promise fast money, but to help you build a mindset that actually works. If this conversation hit you, then you're already on the right path. Subscribe to Trading Rebels. Stay connected. Share this with someone who's serious about learning, not gambling. Because turning $1,000 into millions is not about one trade. It's about becoming the kind of trader who can handle millions without destroying them. The market doesn't create millionaires. Mindsets do.